That was her status on the Discord. She just randomly put one day silly goofy FEMCEL era, so I did the pensive emoji and the chart it down emoji. It says that she was fucking afraid of me, like terrified. When she said that, I started questioning everything. Apparently I'm literally a sociopath that's like fucking threatening her with like lethal force. I was fucking scream crying into this fucking pillow for hours. I know, not very Sigma of me. The overwhelming majority of allegations are not fake, are not like a fucking just a bunch of bullshit. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, famous. I hear the cops coming. We're gonna be talking about some feelings today, alright? I'm gonna be getting into some feelings today, alright? So if you're too much of a conservative pussy, then click off, alright? It's called dark humor. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Long story short, 2 years ago, I had a girlfriend. I know, crazy to imagine. Pretty out of ordinary situation. The relationship fell apart. As I know, that's also crazy. Never happens to people. I understand both sides of why it did, or at least I thought I did, until she randomly came back 2 years later just to drop this massive fucking, just like a yapaton. I'm somewhat of a sigmastic type of a male, kind of like a Tony Soprano if he wasn't Italian, because Italians are just, there's problems, there's issues. This part is not a joke. I was working in two jobs, and I was also fucking your mom. I was also studying and also had a court case with my father. The video would need to get millions of views for him to even notice, and at that point I'd just be making money on YouTube, then who gives a fuck. I mean, I can make a video on that on another day. The court case with my father was going on for like over a year, and all of that shit led to me obviously fucking not paying too much attention to the relationship, and it fell apart. I mean, that's understandable, right? My girlfriend at the time moved out of her town to go study in the city I'm in. Her biggest issue, because she's kind of like a depressed like a kind of like a goth girl type of character. I know. What could have gone wrong, right? To no one's surprise, it went real bad. It went real bad, real quick. You know how these red pillars usually say that? Money. I don't know, something among those lines. It fell apart because I wasn't affectionate enough. Obviously, I wasn't spending enough time or whatever. And she had problems with school. She fucked up her school, so she had to drop out. She had no friends in the city because she just moved in or whatever. So it's like understandable that she'd wanna move back wherever she came from. And at that point, when she said she's doing that, I said, okay, well, it's Jover. I'm not fucking gonna be taking a train fucking 5 hours every fucking week or some shit. Fuck that. Fuck long distance relationships. Fuck that. She also decided to do it at like pretty cringe moment where I was in a quite the predicament, you'd say. But I managed. I fucking won the court case. I didn't fail school. Didn't get fired. It came at a cost, but I'd do it again, especially considering what the fuck happened then. 2 years passed, and we started talking again. Not like in like a fucking, not in that kind of way, just like talking like... We spoke on a voice call multiple times about random shit. There was no inclination that she's just randomly gonna drop like a massive paragraph of just... Now I'm just gonna show you, basically. I'm gonna put my language skills to a test. Translating from a different language, because I'm Polish and so is she. I mean, I'm suspecting that she may be German. Translating from a different language is not just... It's not really translating. It's like interpreting. You need to be aware of slang, of like what certain phrases mean. Languages don't translate one-to-one. So if you just put it in Google Translate, it would be fucking... no bueno. Oh, also, well, first I'm gonna show she is a self-admitted FEMCEL. I don't even know what the fuck that means really. That was her status on the fucking Discord. She just randomly put one day silly goofy FEMCEL era, so I did the pensive emoji and the chart the down emoji. This is me from the future. I forgot to add that one day when we were talking in a voice call, I asked about that and she was like, well, I just kind of thought about it and I came to a conclusion that I'm a FEMCEL. She responds with like, I don't know, she always types weird. I don't fucking know, alright? Living my best life. So many insults to love. Whatever this fucking emoticon is. Pensive emoji. Also, I'm making a new video and I'm asking random people for feedback. Should I show you? If you don't want to, I won't get upset. Saluting emoji. And I'm also showing this just to showcase that I'm giving her a way out, even in such a stupid fucking thing as asking for a YouTube like video feedback. I'm giving her a way out so she doesn't feel weird saying no. Because sometimes you can't be fucked, you know? But like maybe you might feel weird about it. You might be like, fuck, what if they get offended? Well, I gave her a way out. She can just say that she doesn't want to and I wouldn't get upset. It just kind of shows how I was during the relationship. Cancer topic to talk about. So we've been talking sporadically, if that's a word, and then randomly one day, I send her a meme. It makes no sense in English. I live quietly bleeding. A rabbit runs away, jumping. And then just fucking goes off, dude. She turns into Russia, just fucking bombs. Just drops a bunch of bombs. It's kind of funny to respond to it like that, but it is what it is. I don't want you to write to me ever again. I don't want to have any sort of contact with you. I felt used by you. It's true. It's what happened, but basically it's like it's true. I love the internet lingo. I love the age of information. I love the internet generally. I felt used by you. It's true. Fuck me. Yes, dude. Fuck me, I guess. I hope you're gonna treat people with respect, which I didn't get from you. And also that you'll understand that and admit it to yourself. When she dropped that, I didn't immediately jump into like the holy fuck. Oh, I gotta destroy her with facts and feelings. I gotta destroy her with feelings and bias. No, I was genuinely taken aback because there was nothing indicating any sort of like this kind of bullshit. And at that point, I didn't even know what she talked about. I thought it was about her having to move to a different city and like failing in her life basically. And I thought she was putting that onto me, which at least would make some sort of sense, right? It still wouldn't make it right, but at least it's logical. But I'm not in like the attack mode. I wasn't in the attack mode, quote unquote, at all during this entire exchange. I was genuinely like, what the fuck just happened here? I had no idea that she fucking felt like that. So I ask, why didn't you say that before? Why didn't you say that you think that like that before, right? And she's like, well, it came to me recently, or she got it, like she understood it recently, or whatever. She always talks autistically. I don't know why. Her way of communication is really fucking, like, just weird. I'm trying to understand what is she saying. Because she said she understood it through a situation of overstepping boundaries of a different person. It's like kind of like the way she said it. And I'm like, fuck, what a weird ass fucking sentence. I'm like, what? Overstepping boundaries of a different person? What do you mean? And then I say, so you overstepped someone's boundaries and through that you understood that I did that with yours? And another person after you has overstepped my boundary. Singular form. Just one. So what boundaries are we talking about? Sexual? I thought I was under the impression that we talked about it before and after and nothing was forced. And she goes, yes, you're convincing and that no means no. And at this point I'm like, fuck, dude. She's literally just saying that I fucking and I was actually just laying in this fucking bed. When she said that, I was like, My brain was so fucking fried at that point already. Like, that happened. I was like going back in time and thinking like, did I actually fucking do something like that? And I just fucking started talking about it and just like spiraling. I was just like going through the events in my head, like recounting everything. And I couldn't fucking think of it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I give you a way out even when I ask for like retarded things. Life stuff in Gotham City. I'm like convincing. And she's like, I really don't want to talk about it. I don't need any more questions. I said what I feel and what happened. Is it not clear? No, I didn't go off. I was just like, it doesn't work like that. Like, what you just say? I overstep your boundaries. You don't go into any details, and I have to take it on face value that I'm a motherfucker that uses women in a sexual way. Okay, sure. Why would I ever want to ask any questions? I'm clearly fucking retarded. I'm clearly fucked in the head. Why would I even want to ask any questions? And then at this point, I was still like going through the events in my head. I was like, was it really fucking like? Did I actually fuck it up like that? That's impossible. There's no fucking way. And I just was just like fucking going through it over and over and over. And then I said just like, well, I don't know, fucking, if something happened that was unhealthy, that doesn't instantly mean I fucking used you. Because I mean, our relationship was not healthy in the way that she was so fucking depressed, she couldn't get a job, she fucking failed her university, and I was just working all the time and shit. And it's like, yeah, that was pretty toxic and unhealthy. But like, what's the using? Where's the using? Like, I don't understand. And just no details, no, just like, you gotta accept it. What do you mean? You don't. What do you mean you want to ask questions, dude? All right, locked. I'm locked in. I don't feel a thing. I said, oh, nobody gave me a tutorial on how it works. And she's like, I'm not talking about different women. I'm talking about my experience. All right, but I feel used because my body freezes up in stressful situations. Fuck, what is she fucking... Dude, it's always so schizophrenic, the way she types. Oh, lack of response is not saying He's not saying yes. From what I remember, that was in most situations. That is not fucking true. That is just fucking false. Just straight up fucking a lot. Well, dude, why am I giving her any irritability? This is my fucking problem. When she drops this, I'm like, all right, maybe is there a way she could feel that way? Is there any sort of fucking steelman of her position? Meanwhile, she thinks I'm literally fucking Epstein. She fucking thinks I'm fucking Diddy, dude. Am I giving her any charitability? Fucking insane. I literally asked and it was waiting for a response, like a clear response. Stressful situations. Bro, it was the most vanilla shit you've ever fucking seen. There's nothing crazy, dude. She remembers that she never said yes explicitly. It was just like, that is just fucking false. That is literally fucking false. Besides, like, if she ever said, like, I'm not feeling like it or whatever the fuck, I would never just keep going. That's fucking crazy. Are you fucking kidding me? It never happened. It never happened that she would say, oh, I'm not feeling it, or like, I don't know, like turn away or some bullshit. And I would just keep going. That would never fucking happen. Also, you don't just go right fucking in. You don't just go like, oh, it's not porn, dude. Like foreplay is a thing, you know what I mean? Most of the time I literally just asked. But even if I did, even in those situations where I didn't, I wouldn't just like go straight to it, if you know what I mean. Like, you cuddle some, you do some shit before you fucking can tell if the other person is in the mood, you know? If she wasn't, then she wasn't. Like, but you don't remember that I kept asking if everything is okay, and when we talked about it before and after. I mean, she was a virgin when we met, so I just assumed that she's gonna be obviously kind of shy about it. She says, and you think if I don't want to do something and I'm doing it out of fear, you think I'm gonna tell you about that? So you can like, based on that, who do you think I'm some kind of fucking, I'm just like a fucking yes. I just like fucking, I guess I just forced myself onto her or some shit. That's what she's making it sound like. She was fucking afraid. She says that she was fucking afraid of me, like terrified. And then I ask, what fear? I never fucking threatened you in any way, shape, or form, and not even once. And what do you think she's gonna say to that? She's gonna be like, no, you did. You're literally fucking Hitler. No, no, dude. She says, I know and understand, and you didn't threaten me. What were you fucking scared of? What the fuck was did someone blackmail you to do this shit? What the fuck are you talking about? Under threat, people have a fight, flight, or freeze. I'm just like a fucking, apparently I'm literally a fucking sociopath that's like fucking threatening her with like lethal force or some shit. That's what she's making me sound like I'm some kind of a fucking murderer or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to say here. She got fight or flight? From what? From what, dude? And she doesn't give any details, just like, yeah, I had fucking fight or flight, a fight or flight response. For me, those are dangers, and then I become like a ball of salt. It's like a phrase, basically means frozen or whatever. And I don't say anything, I just do what they tell me because I'm scared. You could have not known that. I'm not saying that you're a motherfucker, but I wasn't saying it enthusiastically. Just nothing or okay or something, right? Well, first of all, she's never enthusiastic about anything. Well, yes, please. What was I supposed to fucking hear? Yes, please, fuck me, please, please. Well, the next conclusion is that if I haven't made her feel that way, as in like have this sort of a fight or flight response from what because she said that like not really your fault, guess. I don't know what the then I was like, well, maybe she's fucking, I mean, the logical conclusion is that she's traumatized from like previous experiences, right? and I say, well, how would I know that you're traumatized? Maybe you're unexperienced. No, I thought you're just unexperienced or something. I can't read in your I can't read your thoughts, right? And she goes, I don't have any trauma. It's just a stressful situation. Fight or flight. She's never felt a fucking like. This is so fucking crazy to say. It's just, I don't know if she watched a bunch of fucking TikToks or talked to someone that put this in her mind or something. But she's like literally describing like a different situation. She's not talking about this. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I genuinely am like, at that point, I was literally in this fucking bed and I was literally fucking losing it. I wasn't mad. It was like, this person thinks I'm literally the worst motherfucker on the planet. Like this person I used to care about thinks I'm the worst fucking person on the planet. She thinks that I literally have been abusing her for months. She's basically saying that every time we fucking engaged in intercourse, it was unconsensual. That's what she's saying basically. And then she's just like, well, it was stressful. Well, then like, what the fuck? Was it just stress? I don't understand. I just don't understand. And I just said I don't understand basically. Yeah, it's just word for word. I just said I don't understand. And she goes, I was just afraid. And then I go, all right, well, what did I do wrong then? We didn't do anything hardcore. And you even mentioned something about bondage. And I said it's a bad idea because it's way too much, way too early. And then I go, you usually just say, all right, or and it's just like a pretty unenthusiastic person. And she goes, it's a shame you take it as an attack. Well, I'm just saying that you every single time we had intercourse. For months, you've been abusing me. But it's not an attack. I'm just saying that you've been abusing me for months. Let me tell you something, alright? When I got these messages, I don't think I've ever fucking felt worse in my entire life. My biggest fucking fear in life is to become like my father. By that I mean my father did a lot of domestic abuse. a lot of uncanny valley things. Those who knows call emoji. This is what my father did to my mother in 2003. And my fucking biggest fear is to become like him. And she would have known that. She listened to what I'm saying even once. When I got these messages, I was fucking screaming into this fucking pillow for the fucking hours. I was fucking crying into this fucking pillow for hours. I know, not very Sigma of me. I think this is the final screenshot. Thank fucking God. There is no God, by the way. Fuck you. And then, well, I respond to, her saying that, well, it's a shame you're taking it as an attack. Like, question mark. Of course I'm taking it. Yes, I'm taking it as an attack. You literally said I overstep your boundaries and you never want to talk to me ever again. And then she goes, oh, I never said about anything about bondage. What are you creating in your head? I'm scared. Yes, dude, I'm gonna go to literally your city. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Scared of fucking what? I brought it up as an example of her. She was talking about this like weird ass Japanese bondage thing, like shikubari, whatever fucking bullshit, fucking kamikaze. And I said it's way too much. I brought it up as an example of me saying that we should keep it more vanilla for now. Because the silly me thought that there's gonna be more time in the relationship, not gonna fall apart as fast. And then I go, so I overstepped your boundaries because you weren't enthusiastic enough. I don't know, something about, yeah, I don't remember, but you mentioned the bondage thing. Oh, because maybe I have those fantasies, but that doesn't mean I want to do it. Like, yeah, first you fucking pretend. First you pretend like it never happened, like you never said it in the first place, and then you're like, oh, okay, maybe I did. Teehee, silly me. Don't take me literally, okay? Don't take me literally. You're by the way. You're every single time. We had sex for months that we were together. Every time you had fucking sex with me, it was, by the way. I am playing it up. I'm not even mad. I don't feel mad. I feel like cancer is what I feel. It would be way less complicated of a fucking feeling. Either way, we didn't do anything hardcore and I was gentle. I always asked if everything is okay because you were stressed. Like, how is it my fault? If you said that everything is okay, do I have to know everything and take care of everything and you have no agency of your own? And she says, and this just, I never responded to this because she just said, why are you digging so deep? Why if something is wrong, then it's always an attack and you have to defend yourself however way you can and not just talk about it, open up, or apologize or come to an agreement. Why are you digging in so deep? This is only like the worst fucking thing you can accuse me of being. Considering my fucking experiences, domestic abuse. I have never fucking punched a woman. Even actually, I was attacked a couple times. Well, attacked. I was bitch slapped a bunch of times in fucking school. I never fucking attacked back or whatever. Because I don't even know if I can. Maybe if a woman was threatening me with like actual deadly force. Oh yeah, I was just fucking crying into this pillow for hours. Next day I wake up and the fucking dispenser in the bathroom is broken and is bursting water everywhere and is about to flood the apartment in the morning. So I just have to go into Sigma mode, locked in. Y'all are on LinkedIn, I'm on locked in. Step your fucking game up, pussy. And like this idea that she was never enthusiastic about it is just like, by the way, you think this is like a person that is capable of hiding their feelings for months? No. No. She falls under pressure so easily. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what kind of mythical world is she placed in, but it is what it is. I guess she's that good of an actor that when we were having sex and she said that she came, that it was also like all the moans were fucking fake, I guess. When she said she came, that was like also just bullshit, I guess. Maybe, I don't fuck. I guess not. I guess I'm just imagining things. Everything was figment of my imagination. How can you say that that everything was like, that I asked for consent, that we were talking about it before and after? You didn't fear me. You had no reason to be scared. You don't even have trauma, apparently. And then I'm somehow still guilty. Remember that this is 2 years later that she messages me. Moral of the story is, I don't know, man. Look, I'm not one of these guys that is like, oh, women. I'm not one of these fucking red pill guys that is like, women want to do is lie, cheat, and do OnlyFans. So when I see like this kind of allegation thing, the overwhelming majority of allegations are not fake, are not like a fucking just a bunch of bullshit. So even in my mind, I'm like still fucking questioning whether I fucked up. Because it's just like, how the fuck can this person that I've shared like a portion of my life with and used to care about, how can this person think so fucking poorly of that I abused them? With insomnia, nothing feels real. Everything is a copy of like, yeah, the relationship was pretty toxic and it fell apart. But we shared some good times together. And all of those memories, when I heard this shit, were rewritten into the worst fucking possible thing. You know, next day I had to go to work because I'm not a spoiled little princess that like her that can just, I don't know what the fuck she does, dude. I can't afford to fuck up my school. I can't afford to fail 2 years of my fucking studies. I can't afford to just like give up and lay down. I think I had a day off after. But the day off was just spent on fixing the fucking thing that exploded in the bathroom. And then I went to fucking work and I was just getting fucking flashbacks. I don't know, it just sounds fake, honestly. It like, you're probably not gonna believe me because I wouldn't, but it literally was like, imagine like a memory of you holding hands and then the next second it's like a corrupted fucking file and you're suddenly holding like a fucking choking her or something. Like that was going through my mind like weeks. I would just get these like fucking... It is not poggers, as they say on Twitch. Are you? I don't know, man. I decided to talk about it because the only people that do are retarded, like Andrew Hate or some bullshit, or like fucking fresh and retarded. So I was like, fuck it. I mean, all of these people are fake. Maybe if I make a video like this, someone that would otherwise watch like a fucking Andrew Tate video would rather watch this, right? I don't know. All of the memories of us together were like destroyed because there's just like this aura of wow, so every single second that I spent with this person, apparently she was like being abused. That's not true, by the way. She just fucking made it up after, and I'm saying it with certainty. I don't know if she has a circle of toxic friends. I know that she does. She like used to get drunk or high with them and do like really retarded shit, get in trouble with the police. It could be like the circle of corrupted friends that put this idea in her head or something. But nonetheless, all of the memories are just corrupted. All of the memories just feel like, I don't know, dude. Then nobody gives a fuck. At the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck. You gotta keep going. Ich bin eine Sigma-Malle, Mann. Ich bin eine Sigma-Mann.